So, being that we are ending the year 2023, how's the year been to you so far in terms of Siglo?
Good. It's been one of the best years because we've really been able to do mass production, mass premieres. We've been able to premiere 4 films in a year, but that one has never happened. So we've been able to do that, been able to be more professional, to train most people, and now at least we have several departments. We have the biggest place in script department where at least we've been able to come up with different scripts to analyze, and we've been able to also handle a number of scripts. Good. Thank you.
So far, regarding some of the objectives that you had for the team, in terms of a scale of 1 to 10,
In terms of what?
a scale of 1 to 10, how many have you achieved so far?
1 to 10.
Yes.
Okay. That one we've achieved 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 of what we had planned in terms of business. So we've been able to, because we were to set a foundation in different areas of business. Now in terms of film distribution, film sales, and also film shoot, also nurturing talents, all that, screening. Of course, we have objectives, and this objective, we have 11 objectives. And in these 11 objectives, being able to cover, that is screening as an objective, charity, being able to do bonding, to go in different places as a family. Thank you. Nice, thank you. Good, just here. Good, thank you. So we've been able to do all that, and then it's not really easy, but then we can give it 9 out of 10.
I can see here from the documents here, we had a target of a certain number of movies. You have decided that you will shoot by the end of 2023. You shall have shot 30 movies by the end of the year 2023. So far, these 30 movies ready? Are they ready for the market? Rather, what's your take about it?
Yeah, of course, they're ready for the market. And what we did is there's a film that was going to different places. This film was to be distributed physically into so many different places, and that was Teenage Cubs, going to so many places. So there's a time that we had to set aside for the movement, and therefore we were not doing any production at that particular moment, but we were doing pre-production at that time. But then we came into visit in November. We've been filming. So all of them are ready for the market, and then in the next year we'll be hitting the market.
Since you are in love with Teenage Cubs, what is Teenage Cubs?
Good. Teenage Cubs, this is just the ups and downs that teenagers go through. Either someone who has been a teenage, or someone who is going to be a teenage, or someone who is a teenage already. So this is a film that describes their life, the ups and downs that they go through, the misdirections. You see, in life there is a path that you take, but sometimes you might get a misdirection. So that misdirection is what is called Teenage Cubs.
Okay. I have been following you on your pages, that is Siglo Production. Also, I've been following you. Director William, Dramaster. And I happened to attend your premieres, and you are holding, or you are having a premiere each and every month, and you know this is not easy. So I would like to know, how do you manage, and how do you manage to shoot these films at the bulk or the mass production, so that you can have these movies to premiere each and every month? So how do you manage? Yeah.
Good. We are world-based commercial. So as a production, we have a team. You see, for you to be able to do a very big let's say mass production, that's a large amount of work at one time or maybe a particular moment. You need to have a team that do the same work. Therefore, we've been able to distribute that one. We have a large team. Therefore, we have to produce a number of films at one time, but we have a good pre-production where we do long rehearsals. We don't rehearse like 1 month and then shoot next month. We stay for the longest period of month.
Okay.
Yeah. Then from there, we go into now the premieres. So the editing is done very quick, but then there's a preview that we do time to time, and then from there now we can screen. So you see, you shoot a number of films at once, you edit a number of films at once. Yeah.
So it means you have different editors, or it is just one person who edits all those movies?
We have so many editors in the production. Though I also edit a number of films. Like for me, it can take me like 3 days to edit one feature film.
3 days?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
So this one is non-stop, you don't sleep. Just edit. So that is if it's a drama. A drama or a drama thriller.
There are some people, there is this notion that I have seen, me sitting with the quite some time that we have sit together, that you can shoot a film for 3 days. How is this possible?
It's very possible, that is. Just a good team, that is, you distribute job to different people. So you cannot do this thing alone. You cannot do costume designing, you do set designing, you do makeup. You have to have a large number of people, a large group, that is. But then these people, you need to expose them to what you do and the reality of what is on the ground. Like from the introduction of the script, we go through the script with all of them so they understand the details of how it's to be done, and then how long it will take. You get to tell them this how it will take if we do this. Therefore, from there, by distributing the team, then you are able to go to shoot in that 3 days. But then how do we manage? We don't sleep for those 3 days. That is the shoot. If it's from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday, non-stop, then you can sleep after we finish. 3 days, in fact, is a small number, so we shoot even for a week.
So another question, another quick question is that most of the production companies, rather film companies, they don't have a confined group of cast or actors. They usually pick random, or they prefer working with the different casts. But to you, I'm seeing you have a number of like 30 casts, but all these 30 movies they are in. This is 1 year, and none of them have left. What's the secret behind maintaining these 30 people?
This one is easier. It's like a parent. So when you give birth, then you host your kids, you train them. You see, a child should not leave you when you're still 1 year old. So nobody leaves their home when they're still 1 year old. So you still be with them, and then from there, then when you serve a meal, you have to serve them because they're your children. So that's how it works, that they have to be in every film here. And then to be able to keep them together as one, it is because if you don't have a similar team together, you see, most people don't do that because they fear maybe taking a beginner, because you have to show them the basic and so on, so it takes their time. But for me now, I think I'm gifted in that area, so I'm able to raise someone from zero going up.
When it comes to story writing, I happen to follow your movies during the premiere, and the stories, they are very touching. And now I wonder, do you have someone who writes the story for the production, or do you have the writing department?
Yeah, we have a script department that I formed it myself, so that we can have anyone who is gifted in script writing. There must be 10 or 20. They sit into and they meet in the different schedules, and then they prepare a number of scripts, and then they bring to us when ready. Look at it. If it's okay, we go with it. But then personally also write a number of scripts. Write a number. You see, like one night I can write one. So I write so many of them. I think it's easier for me. That what qualifies me as a writer. I'm able to write so many scripts at the same time. But then like one night. So meaning if you give me 10 days, I can write 10 or
Mhm.
maybe 5, because it takes me like one night to write one. It may not be really be one night. It's like from midnight going up to 6.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what motivates you to keep on moving? Because I understand that you have a mission and you have a vision when the Siglo production was starting. So maybe you can tell us what's your mission and what's the vision of the production that keeps you going on. Yeah.
Therefore, the mission here, let's say the vision is to be an international link to the global world of art. So that when we make international artists that can be commercial, or that can be bought, or that can be hired, or that can be partnered with the international market also there, because then they cannot work with someone who is not international. So as Siglobe means you see the globe.
Oh, yeah,
Therefore,
I like it.
we are raising people who can see the globe and the globe can see them, so we take them up there. So that's our vision, so that we be an international link to the global world of art. Yeah, and then the mission here is to change an individual's dream from their local perspective into an international perspective, so that someone does not just stay here. So when you join us, you're able to see the further end. Yeah.
Okay.
So as we finalize, so what should we expect in 2024 come next year?
Okay. First, next year we have the best of work that has not been produced yet by any country, by anyone in this world, and that one we have no doubt. So you need to subscribe to our channel. We are going to have more short clips there, more movies into our YouTube channel, our Instagram channel, all the other platforms are going to get us there. Then expect more blockbusters, more heavy muscle movies. Be it which kind of movies do you want to watch. You might have action, whichever movie you're going to produce, all those kind of movies, and then you'll be able to see them. So just expect a massive production of so many movies. I don't think that there's going to be anyone who is going to produce more movies like us, because we're the one who made the most of movies this year, and it's going to be really hard to get to our pace. Yeah, because we know how to do it, and then we are the best in that area. So and then you can watch out.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
You can see you are just enjoying your time in your king size bed.
Yeah, thank you.